You know, Charles Schwab from the World Economic Forum said that we will own nothing and be happy.
Why are apartments $1,800 a month?
I think it's clicking that we are being outpaced by our basic necessities. Groceries, gas, mortgage, living expenses. Everything is outpacing how much we take home.
This economy so bad, you can't even ride around and clear your mind no more. Your gas tank gonna be clear before your mind is. Pocket's gonna be empty and you're gonna have another thing to worry about.
So, Jeff Bezos, this would be a really cool fucking time to Venmo me, bro. Like, I owe $90,000 and I didn't even spend that much on school.
You want to know who feels a recession first? Restaurants. Not Wall Street, not the news, restaurants. Because the second people get nervous about money, they stop going out to eat. First it's appetizers, then desserts, then alcohol. Then suddenly people are sharing meals. And you can literally watch it happen in real time. A packed Friday night turns into, hey, why is it so slow tonight? Then it becomes, why has it been slow for 3 weeks? You know, people think restaurants are just food. No, restaurants are like the heartbeat of the economy. When people feel good, restaurants are full. When people are stressed, restaurants feel it immediately. And the scary part, most restaurant owners are trying to smile through it while quietly wondering how they're going to pay everybody next week.
People are done pretending. They are crashing out about the economy. They are tired of struggling to stay afloat. Everything is going up, from food to rent, property tax, rent increases, and price hikes all over the place. Restaurant business owners are complaining. Sales are down. People are not dining out like they used to. Something is on the horizon, and people are starting to really express themselves. Listen to some of these clips.
U.S. restaurant sales drop as gasoline prices soar. If you did not know, 75% of what we use and consume goes on a truck that takes diesel gas to get to a store, in this case, a restaurant. So like green peppers, tomatoes, cups, everything. As I've reported before, several major U.S. restaurant chains are facing foreclosure bankruptcies, such as Wendy's, Pizza Hut, TGI Fridays, Outback Steakhouse, Noodles and Company, Starbucks, so many more. Of course, restaurant dining is disposable income for most people. Therefore, people have cut back on their discretionary income because they're paying higher gas prices and everything is inflated because of tariffs. I want to remind you that this is one sign that the economy is collapsing every single day, and we are heading towards a recession or even a depression. Do the best that you can to track your spending before you get paid. Monitor your spending as you go through your money. Do not purchase anything that you don't need right now. If you found this post informative, please like, comment, follow, and share for more economic news.
How are people holding up in this economy? Because the economy right now is bizarre. It's trash right now, garbage. If it's the dope, I don't know what it is. How there's not an uproar about this. Everyone's just taking it easy. And if they do have jobs, the jobs don't pay. How are you guys surviving on $7 an hour, $12 an hour, $11, and especially in the South? Let's not even talk about the cities. How are people getting by?
Rent went up and gas is $5 a gallon. My apartment complex wants to go from yearly leasing to month. Groceries for a week are $300. Meat, if you want ground beef, $30. Chicken, then went up too. Everything is getting expensive. How are you supposed to make ends meet as a single person? Like if you're a single family home, How are you supposed to make ends meet in this economy?
I just paid $4 a gallon for gas. I knew it was coming. I just paid like $3.80, but now that it's hit 4, off a yip, because I can't drive anymore. This economy is shit. My kids will never know what a dollar menu is. In fact, the only thing holding this economy together is the $1.50 hot dog and drink combo from Costco, if you can afford a membership, and the 79-cent Polar Pop from Circle K. I work 40 hours a week and I still have to DoorDash on my days off because I can't afford shit right now.
You know, it's two sides of the coin. You have one side where people are saying there is no recession coming, and they're doing just fine. But then you have the other side that's saying that they're struggling, that their paycheck is gone by the time it touches their hands. Now, I see how this can be conflicting. You have different financial classes. You have the haves, the have-nots, and those that are in the middle.
I just got back from Walmart. I feel robbed, okay? I think I just have too much pride to go to the register and put stuff back. My fault. My bad. But, like, I just spent $52, and let me tell you what I got. Necessities, mind you. Tampons. Toothpaste. Floss, mouthwash, and deodorant. $52. Are you cool?
Why are apartments $1,800 a month? A one-bedroom apartment is almost $2,000 a month. My mom owned a condo for years. I remember growing up, she used to rent out her condo. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom on a lake. Boat access for $1,100 a month. $1,100 a month. That's dirt. That's pocket change in this economy. Like, I can't. No wonder. People aren't having kids. Like, people aren't getting married. It's like the most single generation ever because we can't afford anything. We can't afford to even, like, be in a relationship because we're still living at home with our parents because we can't afford to live on our own. And if we do, we're not saving, we're going in debt, we don't have any extra money for anything. It's like you spend all your money towards your living expenses and then you don't have any money to do anything. Like, what is happening?
I'm so sorry. I'm here with a bit of bad news. I just went to the grocery store to get dinner. One dinner for tonight. One dinner. One. It was $114 for one dinner. $114.30 for a dinner. What the actual fuck is going on? Why is it $114 for one dinner? Granted, I had to get all the things for the dinner, right? We're having fajitas. Regardless, $114 for one fucking dinner? What have y'all done? I thought y'all hired that man to run a country that was gonna change shit.
Even with everybody on here struggling, getting whooped by the economy, there's still a small group of people who feel like they need to get on here and let everybody know they're not broke. There's still a group of people who are making videos saying, not everybody broke, not me. Who asked you? Like what does that add to the conversation? People over here trying to cope and make it through life right now. You felt the need to insert that you not one of them. You felt like this was the time to go flex right now and tell everybody you not broke. Like, that's sick to me, and you act like the tables can't turn. Like, you can't be humble. Like, really think about it. One day you could be at the bottom with the group that don't have nothing. And when you do, don't be on TikTok asking for help, wanting sympathy, nothing. Take it on the chin, stick your chest out. Don't say nothing. Since you want to be big and bad right now, why everybody is suffering.
I feel like people really do fail to understand that we are in a affordability crisis. And what really gets me is that when you try to explain to the older generation, they'll say stuff like, live below your means, just don't buy expensive things. But They don't understand that even the lowest quality items are now unaffordable. People live in shitty one-bedroom apartments, shitty studios, and still paying $1,300 plus to live in a bad neighborhood. So what happens when the low quality stuff are priced high, just like the luxury items? What do you do in that case?
So as it turns out, the student loans that I've been paying $1,500 a month for 2 years have a 17% interest rate. So what I thought I've been paying off for all this time, I'm actually, I owe more than what I started off with. What the fuck? So, Jeff Bezos, this would be a really cool fucking time to Venmo me, bro. I owe $90,000, and I didn't even spend that much on school. Any rich person, please tap in. Kourtney Kardashian, you probably have 8 houses. I'm never gonna be able to buy one because I went to college. I just signed up to be an egg donor. Guess what? Got approved. Who wants my fucking kids? I can't afford them, so start a bidding war. Just fucking take them. What do you want? My left arm too? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be in debt for my whole fucking life. How does that even make sense? I signed up for this shit when I was 17. This should not be legal, bro.
The problem with living in Michigan right now is that nothing is affordable. Gas isn't affordable, groceries aren't affordable, utilities aren't affordable, childcare isn't affordable, and rent isn't affordable. And in order for us to just make it to work on the little amount of gas we can put in our car, we've got to live close to work. We can't move somewhere where rent is more affordable because then we're paying for it in gas. And it's everything just compiles on top of one another. And the average person in Michigan is struggling. I mean, we're struggling to make ends meet, and we need change. If things are continually rising, but our paychecks aren't rising, we are constantly going against the grain. We're constantly swimming to keep our heads above water, and we're literally working just to survive.
I think it's clicking that we are being outpaced by our basic necessities. Groceries, gas, mortgage, living expenses. Everything is outpacing how much we take home. Our paychecks do not cover what we need to survive. I have a friend who lives with 3 different roommates in Pennsylvania, and she's paying $1,800 per month. It is insane to me, the cost of living and how much we're continuously being told that we need to try harder. Affordability is not a privilege. It's a human right. And in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh specifically, we are not having that human right met. People cannot afford to live, and telling us to try harder will not fix anything because you cannot run after a moving car. You just can't. You can never beat that.
Society is declining. And if you don't see this, I don't know what to tell you. I've been blowing the horn for quite some time. And sometimes my videos seem to feel repetitive. And in some cases they are. We are struggling out here. The people feel like they're being pushed up against the wall and no one's here to help. At some point you have to ask the question, where is all of this leading to? What will the future be like for our children? Will they have to struggle the way we're struggling? Or will it be worse for them? You know, the Bible says whether you believe in it or not, there will come a time where a loaf of bread will cost a day's wage. Are we approaching those times? Look at the food prices. There's no way we should be paying this amount of money just to eat. You should not go into a market, Walmart, Target, or anything of that nature and come out the grocery store with one bag for $100. That's insane. How much more will we take? What's going to be done about it? Nothing? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. What's going on, people? What are they trying to do? If you haven't heard, there are talks about a possible monthly stipend for the citizens of the United States. How would that work? A universal wealth care package. Would you accept that? If we get to that point, I believe it's definitely over. We will be controlled. You will be controlled. It is over at that point. Now, this video isn't about placing fear in your hearts or anything like that. But we have to look at what's going on around us. We cannot be led like sheep to the slaughterhouse. We have to use discernment. We have to use our wisdom. A lot of us see it coming. Do you see it coming? Let me know down in the comments if you see what's happening, if you see what's coming. Also, what are you doing about it to help you and your family? I would love to hear it. Till next time, peace.